Hello, I am back for some more going forward with this deck, this Gruul deck that I drafted. I've gotten 2 games so far to 0. This is kind of a rampy deck. If you take a look here, I've got a lot of dupes so that I can make use of these double chrome replicators. I'm trying to get some card advantage off of Garruk's Uprising and then win with, a pile of Colossal Dreadmaws. There's nothing like amazing in this deck. Gadrak is pretty cool, and I guess Volcanic Solve was pretty cool. That's the reason why I'm in red. But it's primarily just get big, beat down, win. Pretty simple for this kind of deck. So let's keep going, see if we can get to 7. We're doing pretty well so far. Here we go. We're up against Get Wrecked. Oh, I get it. Get Wrecked. Okay, I see where you're going with that. All right. So we have 3 green, but we have all this red stuff that we can't cast, and that's just, I think, too slow. So we're gonna send this back and hopefully get a better hand. This is not a better hand, but it is a hand, and I think I would rather keep this and probably throw down maybe one of these removal spells. I actually think it's going to be the Volcanic Salvo, as strong as it is, because everything else I think is something that I want to cast. It could also be Garruk's Uprising, but this requires a lot more mana, and I don't know if I'm going to get there. And I can't get rid of the Truffle Snout, it's my only creature, so we'll get rid of the Volcanic Salvo. It's too bad. It's such a strong card. My opponent's on blue. They're on Wall of Runes. Hopefully I'll get the 4 power I need to punch through that. I want 4 power anyways, so that's not bad. We're going to play this. Threaten them with a shock, maybe. It's the only reason that I'd play red over green, is that I could have a shock. They don't know that I don't have a shock. And I have Soul Seer, so I can blow something else up. Oh boy, this is bad. This is a card that can win them the game. I have to kill them fast. They're definitely on some sort of blue control plan. Okay, I've lost that. So that's not good. Alright. So I don't have another land, so I think I'm going to cast the Llanowar Visionary to get me even faster, closer to casting a 4 or 6 drop. Because I definitely want to get there if I can. Because that's the only way I'm going to beat this deck here, as this black-green control deck. Oh, there goes one of my Hunter's Edges. Fortunately, I have the other one right here. They have a Scythe. Okay, that's fine. That's a 1/5. It's going to be harder to punch through, but not impossible. We've got you. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. And everything is... yeah, I can't really do much here. So I'm going to try to get up to 6 by casting you. And then I have you. You're not going to punch through that, so I'm just going to hold. Alright, I got 6. So it's Dreadmaw time. Yeah, I lost more good stuff. That's okay. This is life. They're drawing a bunch of cards. That's going to be tough for me. I really want a Ranger's Guile so that I can protect my... oh, yeah. They're gonna mill me out. It's going to be pretty bad. Yep. They're going to force me to discard a card. I mean, I have a ton of cards, so that's not the worst thing in the world right now. We're going to... we are going to play the Dreadmaw. That's the one thing we don't want them to take from us. And then there's no point in attacking with this guy, so we'll hold. They're going to force me to discard, and that's fine. I think the Snare Spinner is not useful against this deck. My opponent probably has some sort of removal for this Dreadmaw, though, so that's a bad thing right now. Especially since I can't really punch my way through their dudes. Okay, but this is actually, that's not bad. That means that they didn't have some sort of removal for my Colossal Dreadmaw. So I can theoretically just punch through. It's got trample, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And I have 7 mana right now, so I can actually cast 2 spells in the next turn, which is pretty good. Yeah. Alright. So step number 1, I want to cast 2 spells. I need to kill 2 things and then punch through as much as I possibly can. So I'm going to cast Garruk's Uprising. Actually, I don't know if I want to draw more cards right now. I think I'm going to actually try to go wide. Alright. So step number 1 is play Truffle Snout. Truffle Snout's gonna punch with the Hunter's Edge through the Steward. Yeah, that can only be done as sorcery. Okay. So Truffle Snout gets played. Yep. You get played. That's good. We're gonna put the counter on you. We're gonna Hunter's Edge, the Truffle Snout, through the Steward, or through the Wall of Runes. Right. Yep. And then the Dreadmaug's gonna go forward. Yep. And then hopefully I just can stay big enough to punch through everything that my opponent plays. I got a Soul Seer to take down another blocker. I have 2 big guys. That thing's getting bigger, but I don't. That's gonna get me. I have 10 cards left. Ooh. I don't think I can get there. 6. I definitely don't want to draw, so Garrick's Uprising is no longer a thing that I want. But Shacklegeist I don't care about, because I can remove it with Soul Seer. So now it's just time to be as aggressive as possible. I don't have a lot of time to beat my opponent here. Oh, interesting. So they have some sort of tap effect? They don't have 3 mana. So I guess I'm going to just try to attack as hard and as fast as possible. So everybody's going to attack. I have 6 mana open, so I can cast the Forgotten Sentinel. So let's go. Everybody's attacking. Okay, so my opponent must have some sort of removal. I want to get rid of their 1 blocker, because I want to be able to punch through. Actually, I think my opponent has got to force me to draw all the rest of my cards. I think I play... There's no way I'm going to win if I don't... I think I keep my Soul Seer up and just blow out anything that he plays to defend himself. I think that's all I can do. If my opponent makes me draw out, then I'm dead. Yeah. That's okay. That's also okay. Okay. I'm gonna let that happen. Uh-huh. Hit me. Yes. Yes! That was a mistake. I mean, unless they have another card that can stop me, I just blow out their protege now. And then I have enough power that I win. Yeah. They needed to play much more defensively, and that was a mistake on their part to attack. They shouldn't have attacked either turn, because they needed to... I mean, I had answers, but they really needed to stall me, not to damage me. They're not going to win me by damaging me. They're going to win me by milling me. And so it was a mistake on their part to attack. All right, here we go. We're up against Kemprel, also in gold, so they were at 1 point platinum. We have the 3 colors that we need. We have 2 pieces of removal, a 3 and a 4. I think this is a fine first hand to keep. I would have preferred to have something more in the 2-drop slot, but again, we're going to lead with the Mountain because we want them to feel like we might have a shock. We don't at all, but, you know, we want them to feel like it. Alright, we're going to have Gadrick this Crown Scourged up soon, and that'll be a good blocker. It'll hold the game until... I mean, we just have a ton of removal, so it's just going to hold the game for a while. And it's not hard for us to get a bunch of artifacts because we have all this artifact making stuff. We just need lands now. Okay. I said we needed lands. Come on, buddy. Give us the lands. I want to cast this Forgotten Sentinel pretty badly. Or this Hunter's Edge. I need to kill stuff. Yeah, that's also pretty bad. We're not going to block that. We're just going to eat that right in the face like I do. Oh, good. Okay, well this will let me draw a card, so hopefully I'll be able to draw it land. Yes. Okay. Alright. We have a chance here. We can turn to slag that thing. Well, we can Hunter's Edge that thing. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna hit me. That's fine. Okay. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out so I can kill it. And you get the 2 for 1. Yes! Perfect. Alright. So, I could Hunter's Edge this thing right now. But what I actually want to do is I want to turn to slag it. Because it is a better use of my mana. Right? Yeah. Like, the 4 mana I think is going to be a little better later. So we're going to turn to slag this thing, because I can't block it with Gadrek. I can block the adept and any creatures that he plays. Actually, you know what? This is actually better to Hunter's Edge. Now that I think of it, because getting this thing bigger is actually better for me, because it makes it a better blocker against any tricks my opponent might have. Alright. Alright, so we're getting closer to getting the necessary number of treasures. Okay, Tide Skimmer, don't care about that. We are getting to a pretty good point here. We now have a bunch of mana. I think we play the Sentinel. That'll get us 1 step closer to the total number of artifacts that we need. Yeah. And then we can play, we'll play the Visionary. See if we can draw another land. That'll get us more mana to cast some of these bigger spells. Even though we're losing the 1 mana to get the Gadrak going, I think this is a pretty good place to be. Yeah. My opponent can't really attack through the Crown Scourge unless they have some really good trick. They're not really in the color. Oh, I see what you're up to. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice play. Very, very good. Okay, now I have to do massive removal, which I can, fortunately. So, blow up 2 flyers. Blow up the skimmer and the other flyer, right. Oh, this is actually kind of complex. I need to kill 2 things. I think I keep the flyer alive and I take out the battlements. And then play the Chrome Replicator to hold the ground. Alright, we're going to play the Chrome Replicator first to see what we can draw. Yeah. Alright, Replicator first. We'll draw a card. Okay, we got another red mana. That doesn't matter. So we use the Volcanic Salvo. Oh, that's an X spell, huh? Oh no, it's X Celesticast. Okay, that's good. We have to kill you and you because the Water Battlements actually make these flyers stronger. And then we're gonna hold on the ground. Yep. And the Gadrek can start attacking. We have the Soul Seer. Swooper is bad. Oh, actually, that's fine. It's fine this turn. You're gonna make the guy fly. Sure. And then we're just gonna shoot this guy. So we can't attack this turn. Yep. 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 So you can only attack for 1. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have, okay, this is exceptionally bad. We have a lot of threats here. We can 5 you. We can't attack with that. There's no point in not attacking with the ground guys at this point, right? So we're going to attack with the 2 ground guys. I can't block. Okay, yeah. The 2 of you will attack. Very good. And then we're gonna 5 the Mistral Singer, I think. Because it has more potential to get big and kill me. Yep. And then we're gonna hold. Oh, you got me. Nice. Alright, they got me. That was fair. They drew the card they needed to beat me. Good top deck. They were playing to their outs. They knew that they had that in their deck. I could have stabilized possibly, but you know, it wasn't in the cards for me. Right. Let's keep going. Let's play another one. It's also like 1 o'clock and I'm still very awake. I think it's because I've been staying up later and later since the heat's been getting hotter, and I've been just wanting to not be awake during the day. I should probably be a little bit more quiet because my neighbor is probably in his room sleeping. Alright, I'll try not to be too loud, or I'll just keep myself closer to my mic, I guess. Alright, we're up against MTG Dane. They're platinum, I guess, so we have a 2 and a 4. This isn't ideal, but I'm going to keep this. We could cast the salvo off the 2 and the 4, and then, you know, a few more lands, so this is not a bad hand. But they were, at one point, diamond, because they're platinum now, so... Or they just, like, played a lot and got up to platinum in a hurry. Either way, you know, they're a skilled player. I should keep that in mind while playing against them. Okay, we got our magma down, so we're the first person with a threat. We got some sentinels that we can get. It'll be good. Stitcher does block. But we're gonna test them. We're gonna do a chicken stream test. We're gonna attack, see if they block. Okay, we got free damage. We gotta take what we can get. So my opponent's on the mill like resurrection plan. Get something big back with the Stitcher. Okay, Thallid does mean that it's gonna stop us from attacking. Okay, are they gonna discard something big? Yeah, that's big. That is definitely beyond what we want to see. Get a sentinel going. And then I think we do attack. I think we have to overwhelm their defenses while we still have that +1. If they play one more land, they're gonna get... Oh, they're just gonna get this thing back. Yikes. That's definitely not good. If I could have removed this, I would have, but now I'm gonna be stuck against this thing. Which is really bad. I mean, that thing is super strong. That's a sorcery. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to go wide. We're gonna play the 2 Forgotten Sentinels, and then we're gonna play the Chrome Replicator. That's gonna be a triple block up against the Waker of Waves in this thing, and then I can hopefully Volcanic Salvo out. You know, whatever. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. I'll take 7. I'll take 14 by this Waker of Waves. Tide Skimmer is also really bad. Yeah, everything is just going very poorly for me right now. But I'm going to have a lot of bodies on the ground now. So this is, I'm going to be able to gang block that Waker. So now I just have to kill the Tide Skimmer. They're on black, and if I block with all 4, and they kill 1, it'll still go down. I think it's worth it. It's just too strong of a thing to keep living. Sure. We still got it. Alright, I think that was worth it. I think my opponent should not have made that trade. Versus 3, they're on 18. If I attack with my only creature, I can't really block the Skimmer anyways. So I think I do attack. I think I have to get this battle going. And then we'll see what my opponent's up to. If they play another big creature, then I'm just gonna kill the 2 big ones. Yeah. Oh, ooh, that's really good. Nice. That really hurts because I needed that to cast my Volcanic Salvo. Now I'm pretty close to dead here. I need to play a creature in order to take down this team here. And I don't think I have enough. Yeah, oh, the archer is gonna get me. Yeah, that's it. They got me. Oh, wow, they've gone so wide. They've massive card advantage. The Colossal Dreadmount is a little too late, I think. I can play this, and I'm just gonna die. Yeah, alright, well, we'll good game them. Let them finish me off. Yeah. Yeah, they got me. I mean, you know, getting that Waker of Waves out like as early as they did, it's just really hard to come back from a play like that where they have such a huge creature, and And they had all the gas in the world. They drew a bazillion cards, and I just kept drawing lands. You know, it's a recipe for disaster on my part. So I've gotten to 3-2 right now. I had such high hopes for this deck, but it's not turning out too well for me. But we're going to keep going. I mean, yeah, my last two opponents played really well. My opponent had a pretty sick deck. They also both had really good draws. And I didn't have very good draws. And, you know, sometimes that's just how this game goes. Alright, you know, 3 drops, a removal spell, and a 6 drop. And I can cast all the 3s. Seems good. Seems like a good start. We're going to start with a mountain again. Threaten a shock. But we're first, so alright. Now my opponent's threatening a shock. We're going to play the magma anyways. If they shock it, so be it. That's life. They don't have it. Jeskai Elder, sure. Alright, we're going to play the green. We're going to attack. See if they block with their Elder. They probably won't. I've got the Snout as a blocker. Make it big. Now I can remove something. We'll see what my opponent's up to. Palladium Mirror. Yeah, that I don't care so much about. Okay. I think I need to get rid of the Elder. Yeah. So we're going to play the other land, and then we're going to use the Magma. Actually, we want to punch the Mirror. We need to get rid of their mana generation. Right, then we're going to attack with just the Truffle Snout. This will do 1 damage later. I want to keep that Elder from whacking me and then giving them card selection. So we'll stop like this. But I think we're getting a little bit more aggressive than them, but they have a ton more cards in me. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. If they do attack with the Elder, that means that they might have a trick. Okay, Larcenous, not so certain that I care about. I would gladly trade, I think, the Magma for an Elder and some other spell. Okay, sure. That's fine. Yep, come at me. I don't think they will. Yep, okay. Alright. Oh, I should have tapped the Magma and I lost a point of damage there. That was a mistake on my part. We'll attack with you. Yeah, we want to block both, so I'll attack with just one. Okay, now we'll play you. Put another... And don't forget this next time to tap the Magma for the extra point of damage. We have Big Beef. It's going to do a good job of blocking these guys. Oh, they have the Rousing Reed. They have the Rousing Reed. Now I'm in big trouble. That is problems. Yeah. Okay. Interesting that they decided to discard that. Yeah, that's a massive amount of card advantage. Now I have to get super aggressive because I need to take them down before they can make use of this card advantage. So now I'm not worried about like playing for the long game. I'm gonna be able to cast my Dreadmaw, and I'm just gonna have to try to pound them dead as fast as possible. Oh, I forgot to use the Magma again. Oh, I deserve to lose. Right, we're gonna go on the full attack. We'll see if my opponent blocks. I want them to spend their mana killing my little thing. Sure. They'll trade. I'm okay with that trade. Yep. Play the big guy. And then hope that my opponent can't lock down my creatures, so it forces them to stay on the defensive. Or bounce, you know, all those things are really annoying right now. My opponent's in the right colors to do all that. Okay, Gadrak is not as scary right now. Depending on what I draw, of course. I already used my 100's edge. Okay, sure. Alright. So, I'm gonna attack with everybody. They have to block the Dreadmaw. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they get out of this. I think it's... Because the Dreadmaw is going to punch through with 6 damage, so they need to block that. And then they'll take 6 if they... Yeah, the Gadrak has to block the Dreadmaw unless they have some sort of trick. Yeah, they survive. Do they have a trick? I mean, Sure Strike would blow me out. Or Shock. Okay, that's a trade. It's a 2-for-1. I'm okay with that trade. Okay, they're gonna get advantage off the Library Larcenist. That's fair. But I'm still gonna take them to 1, which is not a good place for them to be. We'll play a Forest. We can use more mana than they can. They need to be able to block and kill, or bounce both. They have to do something to stop both of my creatures. 1 Minstrel Singer is not enough. I guess if they have removal, okay, they're going to look for something. So they're digging, just hoping to get something better. All right, so yeah, they give up. All right, we got there. 4 wins. Feels good after a pair of losses. And I think we're going to stop there. We got a quest done. We're going to be able to get another quest later, so we'll just stop there. And that'll be it for tonight. We've gotten to 4 and 2, which I think is a pretty good place to be. I think this deck has the potential to go all the way, but, you know, even if it stops at 4 and 3, I'll be pretty happy with my results as usual, because that is breaking even. So if this video was helpful or useful to you, hit the like button. If you'd like to see me stream in the future, or you'd like to see more of my videos and other content that I make, you can hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. This was Refresh, and I will see you next time.